Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to prepare some green beans for lunch, and these are the items that I'm going to be using. Of course, the green beans, some tomatoes, some onion, and some bacon. So this is for the veggie side of the meal. And for the main course, I'm going to be using some chicken, and it's going to be a creamy ranch chicken. So I'm going to use 3 thin chicken breasts. I already seasoned them with salt and pepper. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning, 2 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, and some olive oil. These are the ingredients for the main course. So let's get started. So I'm preheating a small saucepan. This is where I'll be making the green beans. I put 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. And first I'm going to start by cooking the onion. So this is the first step for this casserole. So let me go ahead and continue and cooking this onion for a couple of minutes. So the onions are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and toss in the tomato. And I'm going to cook this for a minute or so before I add the bacon and then continue with the next step. So the tomato is ready. I'm going to go ahead and add the bacon and then continue to cook for 1 minute. So the veggies are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and toss in my green beans and then continue to cook and simmer for a few minutes. I added some salt and pepper for seasoning. I already mixed the veggies with the green beans, so I'm going to let them simmer for about 5 minutes. So I have a skillet already warmed up with a little bit of the olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking the chicken breast before I continue with the creamy sauce. So the chicken is in. I'm going to cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Then I'm going to go ahead and take it out so I can prepare the sauce. So it's been 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn my chicken out and then cook it for another 4 minutes on the other side. And then I'm going to continue to the next step. So this chicken is ready. I already flipped it and 4 minutes have passed. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out so I can continue with the creamy ranch sauce. My green beans are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the stove and then prepare for my daughter's lunch plate. So on the same skillet that I cooked the chicken, I'm going to go ahead and do the sauce. So I'm going to put a little bit of more olive oil. I had used half for the chicken, and now I'm going to use the other half for the sauce. And then the 2 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm going to continue with the next step. So the butter has melted. And now I'm going to add the flour so I can do the roux and cook the flour and get that floury taste out. So let me go ahead and cook this so I can make the roux and then continue with sauce. So it's getting all those flavors from the skillet that was left over from the chicken. I'm just going to toast the flour a little bit so we can get that floury taste out and then continue with the next step. So let me go ahead and continue to cook the flour. Okay, so the flour looks good. It already cooked for the 3 minutes. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the next step, which is my milk. And I'm going to add the milk and the sour cream. So I'm going to go ahead and add these 2 items and then continue to simmer, so we can go ahead and add just go ahead and simmer really slowly so we can melt this sour cream and don't get any clumps on it. So let me go ahead and cook and just continue to melt the sour cream, and the sauce is starting to get thick, as you can see. So now we're going to add our ranch seasoning. So we put all the ranch seasoning there to get those flavors going. And the sauce is almost ready. It's getting thick, as you can see. as I melt everything and mix it. So the sauce is ready. Let me add the chicken. So this creamy sauce is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken so we can go ahead and simmer for a minute or so those flavors can incorporate into the chicken. And this is gonna be my creamy ranch chicken. So let me go ahead and simmer for a minute or so we can prepare this lunch plate for my daughter. So it's been simmering for about 3 minutes. Let me go ahead and taste the sauce. It smells delicious in the kitchen. It's delicious. It has great flavor. And this dish is ready. Let me prepare the plate. So there it is, everyone. This is my plate for my daughter's lunch. It's the green bean casserole, the chicken breast with a creamy sauce with the ranch seasoning. And of course, it tastes delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and let it rest for a little bit so my daughter can enjoy it when she comes in for lunch.